So, what is Natural Crete? Natural Crete is a 100% environmentally safe, concentrated soil stabilization enzyme made from natural sugars that, when applied, increases the load-bearing properties of a road subbase. It has been developed and proven through many years of field testing. What does Natural Crete do? Natural Crete penetrates the soil, causing the clay particles to bind tightly together, forming a rigid layer for the use of road subbases, building site stabilization, bricks and building blocks, erosion control, and many other uses. How does Natural Crete work? When Natural Crete is applied to the soil, it causes the hydrogen ions to become doubly effective in binding to the clay lattice. This forces out moisture, which strengthens the molecular structure of the clay by reducing the particle size and causing the clay to become more rigid. From the Egyptians to the Romans, enzymes were used to strengthen soils and in brickmaking to help develop the ancient world. Even in modern times, enzymes were used around the world to stabilize road bases. This has traditionally been a one-size-fits-all approach, but not anymore.
So we formulate with 3 or 4 factors. 1, what is the load-bearing needs of that particular road? 2, what is the soil breakup? What is the content mix? 3, what are the weather conditions in a particular region? And if it's the extreme, for instance, if it's going to be very cold winter, a very hot summer, you're going to have a big heaving effect. So the roads are going to lift and come back down at the end. And that's where you have all the cracking. If you go into the mountains, you'll see some roads that have broken up. So we had to address all those issues, and that's the difference. So if you follow us as we do these roads, you see the road we built at Legacy Springs, that's hard as rock. Now if you took the same enzyme and brought it over here, if the soil is different, you might have a very different outcome. So that's the very difference. Now there have been great successes with that, because the odds are if you use a genetic product, it'll work somewhere, you're going to be happy. So that's what you refer to when you say, hey, let's show you an example in Uganda that we built a road that works great, but nobody tells you about the ones that didn't work well.
Every road builder knows the expense of cutting out and removing unwanted soil to make a road. Then the added expense of bringing in aggregate, which you have to pack and pack and pack. But with the Natural Crete enzyme, costs are cut in half, simply because all that needs to be done is to use the existing soil as the subbase. Natural Crete, coupled with sound road building practices, can make roads more durable in half the time and half the cost, with less environmental impact than traditional methods. Stabilizing foundations, erosion control, bricks and blocks, lake beds and pond basins, landfill liners, runways, or anywhere soil stabilization is desired, Natural Crete is the solution.